trials. And for the SEO Rocket Bar team, we haven't really pushed the trials out for you guys yet in a way for you guys to be able to get credit for those and have those go into your basically your downline. And so we have fixed that. We have that ready to go, and I want to show you where those links are so you can use those links all the time, push it out, and then when these individuals, the people that you have signed up, go ahead and purchase the bar, it will go be credited to you. And so you throw out a couple a week, boom, it starts picking up seeing the progress and everything else. The other couple, say again?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Don here. Howdy, everybody. I just wanted to touch base real quick on that link, just so everybody's aware. We have actually driven a substantial amount of traffic to that particular landing page. Maybe bring that landing page up, Kev.
All right, everybody can
take a look at it.
Yeah, let me get to it. Mm-hmm.
SEO Rocket Bar / affiliate dash 2-week trial. There it is.
Affiliate trial.
Hey there, I'm Jenny, and
So as you can see, we have a couple things on there. What we found through the split testing is that during that 2-week trial, we drive about 10,000 plus unique visits to the website set at the way the Rocket Bar is set on that particular website. We found that was the best converting. So we've driven I think about 1,500 plus visits to this particular landing page to really dial in, on a bunch of different variations of the split testing. If you scroll down a little bit, Kev, you can see, we've got a testimonial in there, everything. Oh, where's that video? That's strange.
okay, thank you.
We lost the video.
Anyway, we'll fix that up in 2 seconds. That's minor details. But as you can see, so what we're doing right now with this particular landing page is that we're running all the retargeting for you. So if you're driving that traffic to that, what we're going to be doing on, I do believe, Thursday evening, we're going to post a webinar out. I'm not too sure if it's going to be Thursday or Friday, one or the other. I know it's going to be, a lot of people may not be able to show up to it, but I'm going to do a full-blown training and walk you through the back end of our paid Facebook advertising account and show you exactly how to go and basically get yourself a $150 coupon, how to drive traffic, how to set the ad up. I'm going to show you how to set an ad up for yourself to drive traffic to this particular landing page. And literally, I'm going to show everybody. We're using very sophisticated technology to help us figure out what is converting the best for our landing pages. So we're going to be doing a little bit of heat mapping. I'm going to show everybody what heat mapping is all about, to show, from beginning to end, because every single person that comes to one of our landing pages, we actually take a video and we take a heat map of that. And the video will show you exactly what page they're on, what they're doing, what form they filled out. It literally lets you see everything that they're doing, and then showing you what the retargeting is all about, and then showing you how to take those ad dollars that actually Facebook will actually give you for free just to start your campaign off. So it costs you nothing to attend this program, and you will see conversions out of it, and we'll show you how to track those conversions here coming up in this next following week, and really show you guys how to become true affiliate marketers.
That's awesome. It's more education, guys, on how exactly to be able to reach your audience, the ones that you want to reach, and the ones that are going to be able to convert these trials into full-blown paid subscriptions and get you going. The other thing, a couple of things we're going to be talking about tonight. We're going to be talking about a new product that we have to offer. It's the social solutions packages that some of you may have heard about a little bit earlier, and then the dialer, the power dialer that we have, it's not our system. It is a system that we pay for just like you, and it's nothing that we are making a penny off of. It is something that you will pay the same thing we do. We just want to be able to get these tools in your hands, if you choose to, and see the difference that it makes. This dialing system, and I'll let Jerry speak about the dialing system in a few minutes, but it is absolutely amazing what this technology can do, how fast you can reach out, and how fast you can disposition all of your calls and schedule appointments that you have to schedule. So, Brenda, I just wanted to go in, kick this thing off. I want to talk about our trials because it's something that we've been, like Don was saying, something that we have been split testing for the last couple of weeks. We've kept it sort of low key as to what was going on because we wanted to be able to get you the best solution we could. So,
hey, Kev, refresh your page there, and we've got that video fixed. You'll be able to see it now.
Hey, there's a video on there.
Yay!
I'm Jenny.
Oh, hey, Jenny. So, anyway, that's awesome. That's what we've been up to. I know we've been a little bit quiet, but we wanted to get you guys something that you'd be able to get in your hands and be able to work with immediately. And so,
there will be no more quiet. This will be full guns a-blazing from this point forward. We've literally, we've got everything dialed in to the point where we know it's functioning. So as we provide the next bit of information and training to you guys, we're really gonna wrap this thing up for everybody. So spread the word.
So I guess the question is, how do I put somebody on a trial? Well, what you do is very simple. You send them to this page, but then how does it get tagged to you? So if you go into your partner center on my SEO Rocket Bar, you come down here where you have your affiliate link and your direct link to SEO Rocket Bar. You see here a free trial sign up, and a free trial checkout. You can use either one of these two URLs right down here. I'll highlight them real quick. These two URLs down here, those are your links that are keyed to you. So if you give out this link, you can put, mask it to a different URL, whatever you want to do. When you do that, what happens is that's going to be put on you. It's going to be tagged to you. So when they sign up, it goes under your account. When they sign up for the SEO Rocket Bar on a permanent basis, then that commission automatically gets tied to you. So this is an outstanding way to be able to make sure that you get the credit for all the leads that you bring into the system. And once that happens, here's the checkout page right here. It'll send them to this page, and there you go. And then you are set. And that's how that trial will set up. As soon as we get notified of the trial, it gets put into the system, and we start working through the issues. There are emails that go out to each and every trial, about 7 of them in the 2-week period, plus a couple texts that go out to them. Building up, showing them the results of their of the bar, how much traffic they're getting, and it just builds up the excitement. And then we go into a full-blown launch with them and get them on their way. And so that's how that is set up, the way it's supposed to work, and it has been working absolutely wonderfully so far. So does anybody have any questions on the trial before we go on? Guys, we have a lot of information, and I know it seems a little bit quick, but I don't want to keep you guys really long tonight. I don't think that's fair on a Monday night. So I know I went through this a little quick. If there's any questions, please just get the hand raised button, and we'll get to you. If you want, you can also put in chat any questions that you have, and we will get to those get to those questions as well. So the next thing I want to talk about is the new product offering that we have that is really takes the Rocket Bar to a whole complete package, if you want to look at it that way. And many of you know Doc. He's worked alongside a lot of us for several years, and he's sort of the push behind a lot of this with this strategic partner that we have come to know with your Social 5. And so, Doc, why don't you take it from here? I'm going to get rid of my screen, and you can take it.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that. I didn't have an opportunity to check and see if you guys had any slides branded with the SEO Rocket Bar, so I'm going to apologize in advance that the slides I'm using.
Doc.
They're what?
They're in your inbox.
They're in my inbox?
Yeah.
Give me just a second. I'll pull those up before I share my screen. I apologize about that. I was like, okay, I need to get a copy of those slides. Here we go. I found them. Okay, hang on one second while I pull those up. Yes, that's exactly what I was looking for.
I thought so.
Okay. Take me just a second to get them loaded here, and then I'll be ready to go.
Guys, these things that we brought out are not something that we thought about doing in the last 2 days. These things are things that have been going on and have been planned and been worked out and gone through. Doc, how long have we been working on this one? How many months?
Social's been these particular packages have been in development for over a year.
Yes. So it's been a long time coming, but we've wanted to make sure that they are going to be the most comprehensive packages that we can for the price that they're being offered at. And so, as we move forward, we don't want to release something that is not going to be a benefit to you. It's not going to help you make money, and it's not going to be part of your solution for whatever it is that you want to accomplish. And so we're going to be taking it day by day, step by step. And anyway, so that's why it's taken a while to get this stuff into you. But let me tell you something. The packages that the Doc is going to be sharing with you are amazing. They are exactly what most small to medium-sized businesses need, because it's done by a professional team, and it allows them to not have to worry about really their SEO footprint at all. So it is something that has really been important to us to make sure that we've gotten it taken care of and being able to give you a product that is really like no other. And so that has been something that we've worked on. I know the other object we're going to be talking about, the other to deal with is the dialer, has been something that we spent thousands of man hours on over a month to get done, so we can present it to you guys, and you guys can see the results the way you need to, which is money in your pocket. So, all right, Doc, it looks like you are set and ready to go, man. So let's go.
Ready to go here. Okay. Well, once again, just thanks for the opportunity to come. It's always a pleasure to be part of this supporting success with anyone and everyone with these incredible products and services that we have to offer. The social, being able to add the social element just complements the Rocket Bar substantially, because it opens up a lot more revenue potential for the affiliates that are out there. It opens up a lot more value for the clients and the customers. And what I want to just say as I get started here is, having been very actively involved in the evolution of these packages, if you take a little time and do some research on the cost of social media marketing and social search engine optimization, you're going to find that if you break out the components individually that are included in these packages, the price points are significantly higher. So these are very value-packed packages. Now, having said that, because this is a white labelable solution, SEO Rocket Bar may be changing the name of the package. There may be some slight modification in price points, but the purpose for tonight's call is just to give people a real quick introduction to what's included and to get familiar with these, because there are thousands and thousands of businesses and individuals that need these services. So keep in mind there's two different options for a business. We've got option one, if it's a business that is a brick-and-mortar business or they're concerned about building their location traffic. You're going to see Elevate, like this package is named Elevate. We've got one for location and we've got one for online. The difference between the two is the location is focused on a specific address and building the SEO and SEM for that address. The online version is designed to establish a pretty significant global online footprint. So we've got location and online, and then there's three primary packages. We start with the I Want It All package, which you'll see here in just a moment. And then if that happens to be priced outside of their reach, we'll break it down to either a listings, which you'll see here in the Elevate, or a social presence. So I'm going to start with the smallest package. We call this one Elevate. Every package includes, number one, an onboarding process that's made up of a meeting with a team of experts. In that team of experts, there is a graphics team that's assigned to the account. There is some professional writers that are assigned to the account. There's marketing and strategists that are assigned to the account, and there's technology experts that are assigned to the account. So when you sell one of these packages, just know that the business or individual that's buying that package is in very, very good hands. And the quality of the images and the images and the content that they're getting are very, very significant. In fact, one of the minimum requirements for writers to even be assigned to the account is that they've got a minimum of 5 years experience writing in the industry or vertical that the client's in. So if it's a real estate company, it's somebody who's got a lot of experience with real estate. If it's in the healthcare industry, it's somebody that's got experience there. If it's in the sports industry, it's somebody that's got experience there. So it's not just pulling a writer that's got, fresh graduate from a university somewhere and giving them a job. This is an individual who has been vetted out, who has historical experience in that specific vertical or niche to be able to provide that content. And every package has that. Every package also includes a free webinar series that gives them an opportunity to come and learn more about tips and trends, best practices, things that could help them maximize their value. That right now is powered by our partner Social 5, so it's called Social 5 University. That will be white labeled sometime in March coming up. But let's take a look at what's available in the packages. With the Elevate package, every package has a one-time startup fee. You'll see that the one-time startup fee here with this package is $450. I'll share a slide here in a few minutes that shows what that includes. But the onboarding process, once the meeting is scheduled, the writers are assigned, the graphics team's assigned, the marketing and strategists are assigned, the experts are assigned. The campaign is developed, and that takes roughly about 14 days. So the setup fee covers the initial development of that campaign, including the graphics, the content, and all of that. Once the campaign is signed off by the client, then it actually goes live and launches. That's when the monthly subscription kicks in. This package has a monthly subscription of $550 per month per location. And if the business chooses to opt for an annual upfront payment, they'll save 15% overall. So that's pretty significant. It includes major search engine optimization. It includes being listed with over 100 online directories. We'll have more details on those in just a moment. There's a customized control panel that's included in here that allows the client the opportunity to manage their contact information and what's available online. And what you'll see is any business that's been established for any length of time, they'll have their website, they may have blogs, they may have capture pages, they may have numerous different touch points that's in the internet, and now those different touch points may have conflicting information. Rather than having to go back and locate every blog, every website, every capture page and update the information, this customized control panel provides the opportunity for the client to make one update in one place, and then that information is proactively pushed out to where all these other directories and online information sources pull their data from. That's a huge benefit. There's premium search engine profile page that's established. The campaign begins by focusing on 4 targeted keywords. In their initial campaign, if the client wants to add additional ones, they can, but this primary objective is to focus on 4 targeted keywords. There's incoming call tracking that's included. There's a shareable social media review service that's included that helps to build and further cultivate relationships between the business and their clients. There's a monthly keyword-rich blog with HTML tags. There's web traffic boosting is the actual rocket bar that's available inside there. There's a Google Plus channel. There's expanded reporting with analytics and so forth. So you can see there's very, very significant features that are built into this package. Next, we take a look at Elevate Online. Now, the difference between Elevate Location and Elevate Online is that this is significantly expanding their global footprint. So there's some additional very robust features that are added to this particular package, but this would be for an organization that is more focused on global than they are location. And there are specific additional pieces that are, I'm not going to go into this a lot because this is a little bit more of a specialized package, but the information will be available. You'll be able to have access to this. One-time setup fee of $450, $2,500 a month subscription, annual savings of 15% if it's paid up front. And there's some pretty significant additional features that are built into this. We've got some description sheets that will also be made available to give you specifics on what each package includes. The next package is what we call Savvy. This is basically focuses on social and engagement. This is all about getting a social presence and starting to build online engagement. And so this one, again, it got the same team of experts that's available in the onboarding. Focuses on setting up a business Facebook page if they don't already have one. If they do have one, it just takes over the management and integrates everything into that page. There's a Twitter page, a LinkedIn page, dedicated writers, which we've talked about, diverse weekly content. The content that the writers develop is not just content that's relevant to their niche or industry, but it's also content that's designed to engage their audience. So there'll be content specific for men, content specific for women, and different tests will be done with their client database to be able to see what gets the most engagement. They'll get 3 Facebook posts a week, up to 5 Twitter, up to 3 LinkedIn. Copy all the photos and HD quality graphics are copyright protected. There's customized Facebook tabs included. There's a Facebook review app that's included. This email capture on the go, this is a very, very significant tool that can be an incredible benefit for any business. It gives them a capture engine to be able to capture a client's email and automatically add them to the database and the nurturing campaigns that that organization is developing. It also includes 2 blog posts per month. A mobile business card is included into this, and that's a really cool feature that allows the business to be able to share out all of their relevant contact information in a simple text. It provides a one-time push-button feature for the client to add that to their contacts, and they instantly have access to the business's phone number, email address, all their social media channels, their website, anything that's relevant to that business is included in the mobile business card. It's supported for all mobile platforms, and the mobile business suite, the URL and hosting for that's automatically included as well, along with analytics. That's the social presence. If we take a look at the engagement side, engagement includes your consultation and strategy, all your content and image creation, your custom ads, your targeted ad placement, the ad monitoring and testing, reporting. Built into this campaign is going to deliver somewhere between 6,000 and 16,000 views. If they want to boost that, boosting is available. What I wanted to get to is the quarterly contesting. Quarterly contesting has been built into this to really stimulate the engagement. And the reason that it stimulates the engagement is the client, just simply by going, following, liking, and sharing a social channel, can immediately be added into that quarterly contest for things like a trip to Cozumel, a ski trip in Park City, a catered party with a large screen TV for a Super Bowl, tickets to the NBA Finals, trip to Disneyland. I mean, there's been the contests are all significant. All of the contest management and fulfillment and everything is automatically included inside the package. And once a winner is picked, then they'll be showcased, and the business that brought that winner into the organization is contacted to allow them to congratulate their client on winning that contest. So that makes up the Savvy. The social presence, that has a one-time setup fee of $750. The subscription's around $650 a month. And again, an annual savings of about 15% if it's paid up front. Then we have our Zen. So keep in mind, typically you've got Elevate, Savvy, and Zen. We start off with Zen, which is a combination of everything at a discount. So the Zen package gives them everything that Savvy and Elevate has at a discount. And so, again, you got your same team of experts. All the stuff is built in. There's a one-time setup fee of $950, a monthly subscription of $1,000. If they pay up front for a year, they get a 15% discount. There are two Zen packages, the Location Zen and the Online Zen. And obviously online is significantly enhanced to expand that global footprint, and it brings in a lot of key website stuff like website optimization, metadata updates, header and content alignment, screen of their website to make sure they don't have anything in their site that would penalize them by the search engines, offsite optimization, third-party links and citations. So you can go over each one of these components, and we've also got a sheet that gives you in detail what those components entail. There's also a report coming available, and SEO Rocket Bar will have this available as well. It'll give you the ability to, when you're having a conversation with the business owner, to pull up this tool, type in their business name, and it will generate a report that focuses on three key elements: their local online visibility, and it will assign a status anywhere from poor to great. You can see on here you got poor, fair, good, and great. For your local online visibility, for your listings distribution, and for your online reputation. Those are the three areas that this report specifically looks at. So on the local online visibility, this was a report that I generated just recently with one of our clients. It come back and said there's three distinct inconsistencies that need to be addressed. Overall, they had a fairly good online presence, but there's some inconsistencies that needed to be resolved. When we looked into the listings distribution, it downgraded to fair. This is where you really, really get the attention of the business owners. The ability to have their business linked with over 100 directories. And we'll get into some of the specifics of what those include. But this report will assign them a listing of anywhere from poor to great, and then it has recommendations on how to improve that by connecting to all the different directories. Then the third element is the online reputation. Online reputation is becoming more and more important for a number of reasons. People check out to see what the reputation is, number one, but also the search engine algorithms are looking more and more into that because they value what people say about you more than what you say about yourself. And so online reputation looks at things like ratings from customers, feeds in from the social media and so forth. And this will be managed as part of the packages. Okay, so let's go take a look at some of the details in detail here. So when you want to really dive in and dial in to see what is included in these packages and what value the clients are getting, that's where these slides here will really come in. It gives you specific, more in-depth information on the Facebook page, the Twitter page, the LinkedIn page, more about the writers and some of their background. Some of the writers have experience with publications like the New York Times, USA Today, Washington Post, many professional magazines, etc. More information about diverse content. Just as looking into any specifics, if you've got questions about specifics, these sheets will answer those. Here's some information about the mobile business card, information about analytics, information about the email capture on the Go engine. And there's a slide for, this one focuses on engagement, to give us details about how the engagement piece works, targeted ad placement, ad monitoring and testing, estimated reach of 6,000 to 16,000 views, that can be boosted, quarterly contesting, all the fulfillment and all that's included. Here is specific details on the location packages, which you'll see with your Elevate and Zen. And then here's some details on the online versions of those Elevate and Zen. So you can see there's significantly greater pieces that are built into these online versions. And we will come across companies that are really serious about expanding their global footprint. They're going to be looking at this, and for the price point, the services that they get are just absolutely phenomenal. So we'll have detailed sheets or sales collateral pieces that will be made available so that you can get more familiar with the packages as you present those to your clients. Okay, we've also got some success stories. And we've got, keep in mind, these packages have actually been in proof of concept and testing in the marketplace for well over a year. And so even though this is relatively new for SEO Rocket Bar, these are actual customers that have had firsthand success and experience with these very packages. Here's one that's for Facebook content. Here's one, a testimonial on the mobile business suite. Here's one on the value of the blog and email. Here's one demonstrating the value of the analytics services that come. And, you know, this is pretty phenomenal to take a look at this. Reputable company. This is a trusted service for our brokers. Thanks to the analytics in this service, we were able to demonstrate that participating brokers grew their businesses faster than non-participants. These are key things because in today's highly competitive world, what people are looking for is return on investment. How can we demonstrate return on investment? And so having some of these success stories right up front to be able to share can be a pretty significant part of the sales process. Here's a success story on boosted content. Here's one for targeted ads. Here's one for contesting and promotion and how that improved the business. Success stories on the online directories. Having ranked higher than the competition. Increase in web traffic. This is the SEO Rocket Bar. Much wider online footprint. Multiple platforms and audiences. So we've got a nice little selection of testimonials that can be utilized. Let me pull up real quick here a demonstration of the directories. So when the client says, okay, you say you're going to be connecting me with over 100 directories, what is included in that? First of all, you got all your major search engines: Google, Bing, Yahoo, Ask, Dogpile, and there's a list of them. All of the major mobile directories: AT&T, T-Mobile, BlackBerry, HTC, Samsung, Sprint, Verizon. The list goes on. Your local directories like your Yelp, your Foursquare, Yellow Pages, Yellow Book, White Pages, Dex. Then you have your GPS maps and directories. So you got your MapQuest, your TomTom, your Apple Maps, your Pioneer, any of those GPS and map directories. And then we have the in-car directories. That's all the major brands of automobiles: Acura, Audi, BMW, Ford, GM. Imagine talking to a business owner and saying, look, how would you like to have your business come up as one of the top results when somebody's driving by? Let's say you own a sandwich shop, and somebody's driving by and says, tells their car navigation system, find me a sandwich shop, and your shop comes up as one of the first search results. That's what we're talking about. So being able to connect to those directories, this is huge, huge, huge for businesses. We've also got some FAQ that'll be made available to you. But basically, the process of setting up, selling a package, basically just introduce the client to what the packages are. Here's what comes in the process. We've talked about the onboarding with the team of experts. Every package also includes a free subscription to Social 5 University, which will be fully white labelable by about March. But what that does is it's an online resource center. It gives them orientation to get familiar with how to get more traction with social media. There's tips, trends, best practices in the industry, live Q&A, and they also have access to the archives. The onboarding, what that covers, this will let them know what to expect in the onboarding. We call it an intake process, along with what the startup fees cover. So when they come to schedule their onboarding, they'll need to make sure that they've got access to a computer during the call. They've got all the login information for their website, their social channels, email addresses. If they've got a database that they want to have imported in, they need to bring that. If they've got logos, pictures, graphics, or any sources of content that they've used in the past that they want to incorporate, they'll bring that. And, of course, whatever they're going to use for processing the setup fee and the monthly subscription. But the setup fee includes, depending on the package, the account setup, an introduction to the customer rep, consultation with the team and developing the campaign, the setup and creation of the social channels, the Facebook app development, including the review app and the contest app, development of the mobile platform, the email capture engine, the mobile business card, and all the website optimization, keyword research, etc. So all that's included in the initial setup. And then all they've got to do once that piece is done is move into the actual agreement. And the agreement itself is also very simple. It's just a one-page document. I don't have that one here, but it'll be provided to you from SEO Rocket Bar. But basically, it's got the contact information of the clients and what package they're going to be going with and so forth. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about a very, very robust, all-inclusive option that brings together the very best of traffic with the SEO Rocket Bar and the very best of social media management, and really be able to capitalize on keyword marketing, search engine marketing, and search engine optimization. And that concludes a real brief overview. I'll turn the call back over to Kevin.
Oh, Doc, thanks for that. That is a huge power dump of information dealing with the Social 5 stuff. Guys, this is a game changer. It really is. It allows you to fill in the blanks of what the Rocket Bar will not or cannot make happen. And so, Doc, thank you very much for that, man. I love hearing about it because it just gets me going every time I hear it. I think it's been 3 times today we've gone over it, so thank you again. Guys, the other side of that is now that you have it, now that you have the information, what do you do with it? How are you going to get it out to people that don't know about it yet? How are you going to be able to get it in the hands of folks that just don't have a clue? And there are many ways to do that, but one that we found is extremely effective is through a process, a company that is not one of ours, but it is a company that we have been able to get with and make a difference with. And I can go into it. It's called Phone Burner, but I'd much rather you hear it from the guy that sort of spearheaded this and made it something that is not only affordable but extremely effective for everyone that has used it. And so, Jerry, if you're there, bud, I'd like to turn it over to you, and let's get moving.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
Gotcha. Yeah, you sound great.
Awesome. So, I love all these tools coming together. SEO Rocket Bar has been an incredible, alliance and partnership to move these systems forward. And I love the fact that their goal is to provide an all-inclusive solution for Don and his technical expertise to be able to offer the affiliate marketing perspective, also the online marketing perspective. I know they write the blogs for you. They put the content pieces together for you. There are so many things that they facilitate, and I know it's just getting started, guys. One thing that's powerful about all of these pieces coming together is we're growing the arsenal of things that we can throw towards this small to mid-sized business marketplace. It's kind of perfect how the Booster Bar and the Rocket Bar and the Social 5 and the Smash Social Systems and all these merged into one powerful, alliance of tools and resources, and then you combine that in the way that you actually turn that into money in your pocket. Because let's be honest, guys, that's what it's all about. I know I don't want to sit here dealing with my Facebook and Twitter. My ears perk up immediately when Don was sharing about you turn on this, I don't know if you guys heard some terminology used in there, but the $150, they give it to you to start. And within that $150, this is the kind of success you're going to get right out of the gate. Well, we did the same type of concept, but taking the approach of making a phone call, the one-to-one touch, getting the small to mid-sized businesses, and then getting into the companies that can push this product out to their network. So one thing that we found very, phenomenal in our approach is getting to companies that are SEO companies, web hosting companies. You think about any business services company, they can add the SEO Rocket Bar right to their business products. And then you combine that with the assets of the social solutions options they're adding into it now. And I don't know of many other options that give you a higher impact for the money a customer is spending than this. I've watched this and had a chance to sit in a few of these meetings, and the customers are just melting. It's like, wow, you guys do that? Wow, you guys do that? Wow, you guys have 6 people in this meeting. It makes them feel like a rock star. And this whole team is there at your disposal. Now, let's get it into the hands of more people, and here's one of the ways that we do that. Well, making phone calls, you're going to average 40 to 80 people a day. If you're calling through, you're talking to a few people, you're doing follow-up emails. So over the last couple of months, we've been looking at how to speed up that process. Now, many of you guys have probably heard of the Phone Burner system. This isn't our technology, but it is probably the leader or the Sherpa in this space. And so I'm going to show you just a couple of things that we put together for you. First of all, what Kevin was talking about, over 1,000 man-hours, I am not kidding. This was a lot of work. It was around-the-clock time because we were working on a trial basis of the system. We wanted to make sure it worked, and it was just literally 15, 19, 20-hour days, 7 days straight. It was it was exhausting, but we did it because of this. When you can put a trained individual behind this product, You get them comfortable with it, you get them utilizing it, and you get them the leads, you get them the power in this product. It is like bringing an Apache helicopter to a knife fight. It is just not a fair equation. It is literally able to put down almost 100 phone calls an hour with full note-taking, with full follow-up, and with full email responses that is closing the deal for you immediately following. So I'm going to give you just an example of this. Once you load the system, all you do is you disposition the email in a series of different ways. Now, dispositioning means when someone ends the call, it is going to say they're interested, and they're interested as a client. So here's what it does at that point. It's going to disposition the call so you can see it in your notes and in your reports that you dispositioned an interested client. Next thing it's going to do is this lead is interested. It's going to write this note in there for you. This lead is interested in moving forward as a client in the system. I sent them the details in getting set up and outlined the deal. It's going to then move it into a folder, so it automatically handles your sales channel for you and puts it into the email. So the next time, or not in the email, but in the folder, so the next time you log on, you're actually calling the most important people that are closest to putting money in your pocket. This is optimizing your time for you. The next thing it's going to do is it's going to say in the email, it's going to send them an email, and it's going to personalize it, which I love. It says, John, here's the email with the details I promised. I will await your reply. Now, you can thank Kevin and the team in putting together this awesome amount of content for you guys. But now, throughout the whole email, it doesn't look like some generic email. It uses their name all over the place. It uses your custom links that you program into the system to automatically close this stuff for you. So as it's sitting there in the system, it's got all your links, your testimonials, your website views, your reports, all built inside of that email for you. Then your sign-up links. Now, to do this, it takes literally a button click. You can see all this detail, all about the SEO Rocket Bar history, and then it's got all of your information here at the bottom. So if they click anywhere on this, you're getting a sale. It's also got them for interested partners and OEMs if you're doing resellers. You know, it's well, I'll show you this in just a second. Actually, Billy, I just saw you pop on here, and me and Billy did manual phone calling. And man, it was tedious. You know, I'll have to let you speak to it if we get time, but we did manual phone calling. On average, we could get maybe to 10 phone calls in a couple-hour period of time. If we were able to do over 100 phone calls an hour on that same amount of time, we would have accomplished more in 2 dial sessions than we did in 2.5 weeks of setting random appointments. That's how powerful this product is. It also automatically handles if you're going after affiliates, partners. It has information if you're in negotiation with the client. It has information if you want to send them a proposal. It has information after the sale asking for the follow-up to things like getting referrals. All of that has been pre-written for you, including if they buy from you on the phone. So when they buy, it's walking them through how to set the thing up. And this is all done at your one-button click. I'm going to show you how easy this is, guys. Check this out. We're going to go in. The leads will already be put in your system once you get in there with Kevin. These leads are a few years old, so you're going to run between probably around a 30 to 40%. Either the person has moved to a different position, the person is no longer there, you're going to get a few, the person is dead, and I'm just going to tell you it happens, you're going to get the call. It's like they died. I don't know if they're messing with you or not, but it's not a funny joke if they are, but you're going to get them. Anyways, these leads are something we're just going to give you to get you started. Now, we'll add better leads in there as we are doing the compiling of our profiling software. We'll load those in and make those available. But in the beginning, these are great ways for you to get over the fear of calling, because I will tell you this. When you first get on this device, you're going to want to run from it. I'm telling you, you will want to run and hide under a pillow because it does so many things for you. You're going to switch to SEO Rocket Bar. All your scripts with that button are going to load into the system. You're going to load your voicemail, and you're going to click on Continue. Now, I'm just going to call into my phone real quick so that it will allow us to show you the back office interface, and we're just going to leave some people on mute. That's the nice thing is that some people are just going to have to sit here and wait. So check this out. Okay, we're just going to call in the number. Now, you can use this from anywhere. If you're overseas, you can do it overseas because you use a Google number. You can also use a wide array of other solutions like Skype and things like that to call into the U.S. as well. Okay, I just dialed in here. Now, once it patches me through, you're going to see a button pop up here, and it's going to say Start Dialing, just like it did right there. Now, when you click on this button here, it's going to start that dialing process, and people are just going to start jumping on the line. Now, I'm going to pause it here for just a second because I want you to see what's called this little dispositioning piece right down here. This is the main dialing window. It's going to give you all the information about the lead that we have. You can see the previous notes that I've called on this one. You can also see different phone numbers that may be associated to their account. You can see any details we have on the lead. You can also see that, like they have 35 employees. They did $1,365,000 in sales last year. And it gives you the ability to add some additional information as well. Now, as you get a chance to go into Phone Script, all your scripts have been pre-written for you. Now, if you think about this, you're just knowing what to say on the phone. It's all written for you. You don't have to guess. Now, you go into the next area. There's actually a place in here that as we get a chance to see what's working and not working on the phone, you can actually put one of the professional facilitators, whether it's Don, whether it's Kevin, one of us, we're able to actually be there, and actually you can select that presentation to demo this product for you right on the phone call with one of us, like we're sitting there with you, which is really, really phenomenal for those of you guys that are kind of scared to go through the full product demo or you're brand new in the beginning. Now, we're going to continue dialing for a minute, and I want you to see something here. This is called a no-answer disposition set. This is before anybody picks up the phone. You can see no answer, line busy. Now, it just went green. Someone's on the phone right now. So we're just going to accept the call, and I'm going to end the call for a minute, so we just hung up on them. Now, after you speak to someone, it's going to give you all of these options of what to do with the call, whether they're not interested, whether you want to send them a website report about the statistics on their website, whether they're a sold, a current client, past client, any one of a number of items in here. It's going to handle all this dispositioning for you. You don't have to even worry about it. Then when you do, let's say he is not available, it's going to write the notes in here automatically for me, and I'm now sitting on the next call. And I want to show you something else cool. James is the next one coming up. James is United States Academy. He's the owner. He's a gymnast. I can actually click this other button right here, and it's going to automatically search that client while the dialer is running, and it's going to let me know all about him before I'm even on the phone with him. So you can see now it's dialing through. Now, this one's probably going to go to a no answer because it hasn't turned green yet. Now, it's going to be sending out emails. It's going to be doing live answers, and so he just answered the phone right now, and it's a voicemail. I can just hear it in my other ears. So now watch how easy this is. You don't have to wait for the voicemail. It just documented that it's a voicemail. It sent the person an email, and it's going to wait till the tone is over, and it's going to leave that person a voicemail. Guys, this is a powerful, powerful tool. Now, when you're doing this, it will literally running several weeks of test calling now with people that are phenomenal on the phone to brand new individuals on the phone. I truly believe it would be a near impossibility not to get to a deal a day if you were dialing from dusk till dawn, and it automatically changes time zones. So what's really fun is around dinner time between 5 and 7:30, jump on and just voicemail blitz it. You're just going to go ding, ding, ding. You know, you're going to go through a lot of voicemails because it's going to act like you just left 200 voicemails during today. Now, you can also do this on Saturdays. You can do this on Sundays. It works the exact same way. You're also leaving. Notice how it left the email automatically. It sent that out. Now, I'm just going to close the dialing session for a minute. Now, check this out. I'm going to close that down for a minute. Now, inside of here, it's going to give you an entire report of what happened. Now, see, it's how it's also taking out everybody that's past the time zone, 9 o'clock. It's going to move that automatically to the next deal. It's also going to automatically scrub the list against the do not call list. So it's like taking out your do not calls. It's taking out everybody that's before 9 o'clock, after 9 o'clock, and it'll just in there and line up the calls for you. Now, after this, it goes one step even cooler than this. It works as an instant CRM for you as well. So if I want to go back into Sue Jones for a moment, we'll actually go into one of these in here. It has a whole section down here for SEO Rocket Bar. So when you're dialing through these calls, but I have some in my own right here, so I'm just going to jump into one of these so you can kind of see what this does. We'll just do, let's see, we'll do a contacted one here. Now, it will load these once a call session goes in here. Now, because this is the demo, it's not going to do that, so I'm just going to use any one of the contacts that we've went through already. Now, watch this for a second. It will show you the entire history of what's going on with that account. So, Damian Palmer, we'll pull him up here. This is going to be a new contact. You'll see all the notes ever done. You'll see every activity ever done in that call, every call recording, every demographic information, what's going on in their area. You'll see the weather of their local area. And this all happens automatically in the system. Now, you can also see down here some search criteria. Called once, called twice, called 3 times, emails open. You can also see who's watched the video. So this is everybody who's went in and looked at my email. So I'm going to open up one of these leads. This is a great example, by the way. This was considered a bad number, okay? But the email was still accurate. So even though he went out of business under his business name, he still opened the email and looked at it, even though it was dispositioned as a wrong number. Now, you can see all the custom fields that are there for him to look at. You can see when I called him, what detail happened to him, what call recording and information and demographics that come up. And we're just jumping through this real quick. You can also click on send an email here. You can add an event. You can do a lot of other information as far as which folders they're in. And you can also mark it as new, transfer it, send it out, do a Google search on it. But it just gives you the ability to start tracking and tagging where your leads are going and how close they are to processing a sale. Makes you maximize every ounce of effective time that you have on the call. Now, if you think about doing a deal a day based on the sales commissions you guys get, imagine the possibility of how much money you will put in your pocket. Now, again, as Kevin had mentioned, this is not our product, so we all pay a license fee. But we're not here to make money on this. We're here to allow you guys the ability to sell on it. So what we do is you just grab a license. You can call. It's basically around about $140 a month at our current license amount. Whatever it is, we just divide it by the number of licenses we have. And inside of that, we will literally process the amount of calls that it's going to take to get up to that deal a day criteria. I'm happy to answer any questions if you guys have them on this process, but I think you'll find it's an incredibly easy tool to do, very easy to set up, and you can literally be calling tomorrow.
All right, Jerry, thank you so much. Guys, listen, this is huge. This gives you not only the numbers to call, but gives you the information to put out. It gives you everything that you need in order to power blitz through numbers and make a difference. And so I know we've talked about this. I cranked the numbers down. We're looking at, to be honest with you, $130 per license. So here's what I'll do. If anyone is interested, and I know I've talked to several people on this call that are, do me a favor, email me at kevin@seorocketbar.com tonight. What'll happen is look, you guys are all the affiliates on our team, so I'll be more than happy to tell you exactly what the process is. I'll send you an invoice in the morning. Once I get that invoice, I will notify. We'll notify on the back office here. We'll get that. You pay the invoice. Boom. We will set you up immediately so you can get going on calls first thing tomorrow. I will start at 8 o'clock in the morning with anyone who emails me and says they want to get going. We'll do this. This is a game changer, guys. It really is. I was doing some testing the first time I tested this. I did 25 calls in 16 minutes. I mean, it's huge.
25 calls in 16 minutes. And if you test the average law of averages as to, just making cold calls in what I would consider a niche down market, such as phoning, marketing companies, SEO companies. It's absolutely ridiculous the response that you get. This just really pushes that to the next level. But on top of that, it's really, especially where are you going to find an absolutely turnkey online marketing business where you have every single service, product, tool from beginning to end that you can service your customers. But now, that's one aspect of our business. Now we can actually take, and go B2B and bring in other people that are looking, other entrepreneurs that are looking and get a piece of that as well, just by bringing them in and showing this amazing solution that we have for everybody.
Guys, it's amazing. It is amazing, and do you need it? On one hand, no, but on the other hand, absolutely. Because
listen, if you're a seasoned veteran of sales and marketing, and you pick up the phone and you're naturally gifted at selling the SEO Rocket Bar product as it is right now, Social 5 and everything else that we're doing, as we see this move forward, we will be adding that to this platform to make it that much easier. But as you can see, thousands of hours,
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah.
You actually, in 16 minutes, you made 26 calls, spoke to 3 people, had 21 emails go out, left 11 voicemails in 16 minutes.
Crazy.
Yeah, guys, I'm not lying. I mean, the numbers are in front of you. This thing is literally off the hook amazing. And for 139, I crunched the numbers, $130. We can get anybody up started as early as tomorrow. So, guys, it's been an hour. I don't want to take any more time than that. Seriously, if this is something that interests you, you want to take a look at this, you want some more information, please email me at kevin@seorocketbar.com. We'd love to get you guys going on this. Jerry brought out a very important statement. We are not making money on this deal. It is strictly, the more people we have, the less the cost goes. So it may even get down to $115 or $115 a month. But if you look at it from a different point of view, one sale, it would be easy to do a sale a day if you did this every day. One sale gives you darn near the 2 sales get it paid for with cash left over.
One sells $140 approximately, and Vivian just actually, one of the people on the call just said this. It says if you were to average just a deal over your 22 working days a month, your second month, because remember guys, this is all residual cash flow, right? So your first month, you're getting a very low dropout rate of your second month referrals. So now, by month 2, at the end of month 2, dealing your deal a day, you're at $4,500 in commission off a $130 a month little deal. And that's not including what you're adding with Dawn coming Thursday night. Guys, it's an unstoppable force to generate some serious 6-figure checks this year.
It's
I want to touch on one more aspect here. You literally, what you're looking at here that we're giving for free, right from providing a blog, from providing all the training, from provided every tool in the Swiss Army knife of online marketing. You literally get a turnkey online marketing, full-blown online marketing company, a turnkey online marketing company for nothing. There's a lot of people starving in America right now, in Canada, that are looking for an opportunity that they don't, they're motivated, they just haven't had a vehicle. And think about that. We have a full-blown platform here that is off the charts, phenomenal, and it's time to start sharing it with the world.
Yeah, it's crazy, guys. So, guys, check it out. We are now 5 minutes over our hour. I appreciate each and every person on this call. I will be sending out the link in the morning because it's going to have to process out, but I will send the link out to everyone on the call. And so you have this information. please, if you are interested, we'd love to get people starting calling tomorrow on this. Let me know, and we will make this happen for you. On behalf of Doc and Don and Jerry and myself, thank you guys so much for attending. And guys, we'll call tonight. Any questions that you have, please send them to Kevin at SEORocketBar.com, and we'll get those answered to you right away. Thank you guys. Have a great night. If there's nothing else from the panelists, we'll call it a night.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you on Thursday.